Lobos move up to 8th in the Associated Press poll and 10th in the coaches poll. At the same time, they get a little bad pub from Steve Alford's argument with Jonathan Tavanari of BYU, but I thought that was kind of overplayed. Maybe because I was there when the apology happened, and both guys were fine. You know, like they were both, like they got caught up in the heat of battle and being a former athlete. You know, I know what that's like, and they made up. I mean, I was right there when they were laughing and holding each other, like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry," you know. And so for everybody to blow it up, I don't know about that one.
How many people witnessed that, man?
Oh, okay. Well, there was probably like 5 people witnessed it.
Okay, how many people?
And I'm one of them.
Okay, well, that's probably, you know.
That's so my perspective is different than people who didn't see it. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, yeah.
But at the same time, when you saw the video, you could clearly see that this thing was resolved. And I understand what the conference did as far as
when did that video come out, though?
The video was out the next day after the game.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day after the game, the video was out.
Yeah.
And people still were making it a big deal. I even got called by a radio station in Des Moines, Iowa, and I told those guys, I said, it's not like what they're portraying it to be. But then again, what is like somebody portrays it to be if people don't have all the facts? I mean, those guys were. I mean, it looked resolved to me. So, what do you think?
I understand because Tavernari looked like a jerk to what he did to Darrington Hobson. I think Darrington Hobson did a pretty good job of not because if anyone was going to get into it with Tavernari, it was going to be Darrington Hobson because he held up his hand and he just said, "No, I'm not going to shake your hand afterwards in the heat of the battle." But I think the lesson here is that they resolved everything pretty quickly. Everybody was happy. They were laughing, you know.
But all
Alford
this extra
said,
play.
You're one of my favorites. Tavernari says, "I'm so sorry, Coach. I'm so sorry."
All this extra play afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't,
Steve Alford's been known to do that, too. If you don't shake his team's hand in the handshake line, or he doesn't think you're being showing proper sportsmanship, he's done this before at New Mexico. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
And I think the reprimand is just kind of ridiculous at this
Well,
point.
I understand why the conference did that because...
I don't.
Because it was... Well, let me tell you why. It's because it was on TV and everybody made a big deal out of it. So the conference did it to save their butt, so to speak.
Yeah, but look, these guys resolved it as men.
No, but they'll say he's the adult. They'll say he's the adult, he's in charge, and he shouldn't have been saying that.
Tavernari's not 15 years old.
I know that, but it's...
He's still a student athlete, and so that's what I think happened.
I think you owe me a bunch of apologies then, and you need some reprimands.
Yeah, because I've been going upside your head.
Yeah.
Anyway, TCU coming to the pit. Lobos wanting to win the Mountain West title outright, and send Rowe out with Look at Romano Martinez's final year at New Mexico. I mean, this guy has won in everybody's building in the conference. He and Derice will tell you he has too because they both have, and he leaves like that, and not only that, but he's the glue holding these guys together when games try to get away from them or whatever. Roman just refuses to let them lose, and he's doing all this in his final year. The guy does everything you'd ask on the court. I mean, to see what a fan favorite he was when he got in the airport the other day, he was like a rock star. I mean, it was like. Roman could have given a concert where he was just doing nursery rhymes. That's how in tune the people were to him. It was pretty amazing to see, man.
Yeah, you know what the great thing is, I don't think many people realize this, but Roman Martinez was not recruited by Steve Alford. He was not,
Richie McKay recruit.
Exactly. He's a Richie McKay recruit, came to this program under different pretenses. But you could not tell me that from the way that Alford treats Rowe, from the way Rowe deals with this team. He bought into everything Steve Alford brought. It seemed like from day one.
Right.
And I think that's a testament to someone just getting dropped in a situation and making the best of it. And I don't want to say that, 'cause he didn't make the best of it. He took it and he ran with it. Mm-hmm. And there's been no Louisville player in quite a while that's exemplified that for 4 years like he has.
Right. And another thing,
going back to Alford, Alford's having a sensational year, maybe National Coach of the Year. clearly he should be Mountain West Coach of the Year. I don't know if they're going to give him that. You know,
Clearly.
I think they're going to argue that Dave Rose could be that too.
Why?
But I think you go with Alfred. Well, because it's BYU.
Yeah, but they lost twice
I know,
to New Mexico.
I know, but you know how they get all the favorites, all the favors. I mean, so Alfred should be the Coach of the Year. You know, you can argue with him being Coach of the Year nationally when he's tied for the best record in the country right now. You know, and one thing, oh man, that phone just rings. You know what? Why don't I just leave? I was going to tell you, I was going to make one point, but Doug picked it up, so I'll keep talking. You know, they made now I just forgot what I was going to tell you. Alfred, you know, they got the best record. They're tied for the best record in the country, and at the same time, he's going out. You know, as far as the Mountain West 13 conference victories, if he puts together another one, that's going to be so good for the program, and it's good for kids watching because now they want to be a Lobo. Like they just got their verbal from a Lobo recruit.
Oh, by the way, one last thing.
What's that?
I believe that I am responsible for this current 13-game win streak.
Oh, okay. This is garbage.
Let me tell you why.
Garbage
Now,
alert.
I
Garbage.
I told you, remember, on this video blog and
Yeah.
on a text blog, when they had lost 2 in a row, that it was not time to sell out the Lobos, that it was not time to give up. It was
No, you
time
did.
to look closer.
Yeah.
And what did you see? A team that is so mentally tough for as young as they are. I mean, so I just have to say I'm taking credit for it, and I think I deserve a championship ring.
Well, you'll have to ask Alfred to give you a championship ring, and right now, closest you can get to that, where's my shirt at? You got to go down and buy you one of these shirts. They gave me a championship shirt, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, that's cold.
We'll see you next time.